Hello, and welcome to a Monday edition of Robert and Mandu versus the New York Times Crossword. Today, Mando and I are going to do the Monday, November 3rd, 2025 crosswords. Go for that 52-day streak. Mando, you chill there. Anyway, here's your spoiler alert for the Monday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Alright, let's do it. On the apps, ABC, a plant, a puree, a 7, and EDT. Daylight savings time just came to an end today. So we're now back to Eastern Standard Time here in DC. On the apps, okay, very modern turn of phrase there. Color of the second hardest connections category, a little self-reference there. Got Thanksgiving coming up. Very nice. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Monday Daily Grid, which is by Kevin Christian and Andrea Carla Michaels today. I'm not logged in. 1 second. Alright, that was weird. I was logged in. Anyway, here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Both grids do require a New York Times game subscription, unfortunately. Alright, let's see what, let's try to get this cord out of the way of Mandu's face. Is that better? Not really. Sorry, Mandu. Alright, let's do it. Busy Pop, Soda, slang for a huge fan is a Stan, large tooth wheel is an Orca, Roaring 20 style is Deco, Guitarist is an Axeman, Pin, Access something, Six-pack abs, Eve's mate was Adam, Positions are Docs, Enticing scents and Aroma, Olympic reward is a medal, film that might have inspired Sharknado, Jaws, warning sign that might be seen on a chain link fence, Wanda Sykes, Diddley Squat, Yawning is bored, Iraq, access code, Secluded Valleys or Dells, Better Call Saul, Guffaw, maybe it's lol, Happy as a clam, Skull is cranium, Oodles, probably calls off one's plants is Bale, Leah Ramini, is that right? Clairol product, hair or something, Asala Chai, suppose so. Go up here, menu, tennis star Naomi Osaka, Siri there, Art Fleming there. This is Ada Lovelace, an alley cat, Diddley Squat is what that was. Lion for Lassie is a leash, Oompa is a tuba, Arizona City is Yuma, egg-shaped tomatoes aroma, record art space, Gooey Goody is a s'more, Lake Erie is Holmes there. Apple on a desktop could be an iMac. Word for derby or poster is roller. Aussie critters are ruse. Some boxing wins are TKOs. Recording studio has an echo effect. It's Ocho there. Morning waker upper is your alarm clock. So we have lots of ACs here. Nutso is loco. Red hot flow is lava. Summer coolers. It's just ACs. Gender specific possessive, I guess it's hers. Quran's almighty is Allah. French with is avec. Overly eager personality. Personal injury lawyer is an ambulance chaser. Depend on is rely. Hair dye and area closed. Album cover. Layer of the eye is the uvia. Emulates tree frog is leaps. Not express as a train. More than snack as a meal. Local, Gotta Run. Christopher Nolan directed Dark Knight. Give a talking to is Scold. Nancy Drew. Word here is news. Thrill is elate. Gangster is Al Capone, and depart is leave. All right, got a nice straightforward theme today. Just a bunch of ACs, just phrases, 2-word phrases. The first word starts with an A, and the second word starts with a C. A lot of them, though. Right, 4 across and 2 down, so that's 6 themers. They cross in a bunch of places. There's a grid spanner, so there's a lot of theme material here. Of course, there's a lot of ACs to choose from. One way that you might try to find them is by going to one look here and looking for all the phrases involving A and C. And you can see there's tons. Alternating current, amicus curiae. I would have liked that actually. Elementary canal, acapella, activated charcoal. There's so many to choose from here. So in some sense, right, that makes the puzzle easier to construct because you have so many theme options. On the other hand, therefore it's hard to narrow down, right? And then they all need to cross properly. This is like, you know, these 4 themers here, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all intersecting with each other. And they need to be symmetric in terms of lengths. So it's an interesting construction challenge, this one. We're, of course, into the cold fall, so I don't know how appropriate the theme is seasonally, but it's nice. And I bet it played pretty average for a Monday. I'm right on my 60-day average. I'm a bit below my 1-year average today. Yeah, playing average, but 3/4 users solved faster than the Monday average. I solved just a touch faster also. Anyway, let's end as we always do with the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. And I like to hold Mandu during this. Give her some snacks, give you a chance to look at her. Particularly my wife, who is always zoomed into Mandu when watching these videos, even though she can see Mandu whenever she wants. All right. Anyway, Capri and Aqua. I kind of see Capricorn and Aquarius. Cramp, Cargo, Khaki, Load, Sweat, Pant, Gem, Tan, Redden, Camel, Hall, Sag, Fawn, and Freight. Okay, so it could be this, I guess. Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, and Sagittarius. I did see the kinds of pants, though, and I saw the light brown colors. So there's Khaki, Tan, Fawn, and Camel. And Cargo here, I guess it's not going to be a pant. Cargo will go with Freight, Load, and Haul. And that just leads to Redden, Sweat, Cramp, and Pant, which you might do if you're tired. All right, figured that out pretty quickly. So let's just go with these beginnings of constellations or starts of zodiac signs. So same thing. These are just colors. Maybe Redden, Cramp, Sweat, and Pant. It's the next most lateral one. Let's try it. Is that blue or is it green? It is blue. These are just colors, but these are just synonyms. Let's go with the colors. Light brown shades. All right, we got the reverse rainbow. Pretty quick today. So Mandu, I only give you 1 set of treats during the connections, but we can give you some more because you're a good dog. That's pretty fun. If I'm gonna guess, that one probably played pretty easy today, but we'll see. I'm gonna take a look at the connections bot. See, there's some issues here because I obviously just played. Is the connections bot down? Is that? There we go. Okay. Yeah, 85% solve rate. More straightforward compared to recent connections. I agree, but I got that reverse rainbow, as did about 1% of players. It's the 10th most common way to solve was actually reverse rainbow. It looks like if you were going for it today, you basically... all these people are kind of going for it, I think. Anyway, yeah, 86% solve rate. Pretty easy. Capri, Cargo, Khaki, Sweat. Yeah, that's the intended misdirect. That's nice. Also, shout out to Mike Wheeler for pointing out that in Miss Pac-Man, Sue is a ghost. Maybe we should look that up. This is from yesterday. Where are the ghosts? Ghosts. Okay. In Pac-Man, they're Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. But we have Sue in Miss Pac-Man and Tim in Junior Pac-Man. So, yesterday there was the intended misdirect of Miss Pac-Man ghosts, which of course the day before, the purple category was Pac-Man on Halloween with those pictures. But okay, nice. Capri, cargo, khaki, and sweat. I like it. Pant also, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, aqua could be a color too. Let's see. Lots of fun stuff. Easy connections, but a fun one. In fact, most common guess was actually this misdirect. Kind of nice. Or this misdirect. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Say hi to Mandu for me, and we'll see you tomorrow for some Tuesday puzzles. See you then.